What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we're doing an unboxing for a fake Frieza SH Figuarts figure. As you can see, it is on the right side. As you can tell by the Chinese writing on it. This is the real one. This is the original one that came out, I believe, in 2012, but I'm not really sure. A while ago. And just like with the other SH Figuarts that came out in the past, this bad boy is pretty rare. This will roughly cost you about 200 to 300 bucks if you try to get it today, as opposed to the 40 bucks that it cost originally. Now this one just came out actually by Datong, and as you can tell, it's a fake. And Datong is known for, they're notorious for their fake figures, but they do a really decent job at recreating them. And of course, instead of paying 300 bucks, you can get this for 30. So if you don't care about the fake, you can pick yourself a 30, or maybe this will get re-released one day. But I don't think so, just because of the fact that this was just re-released, or not re-released, but released a few months ago. So I feel like since they gave us Frieza again, they most likely won't give us this Frieza again anytime soon. But if you want, you can always get the fake one, off of eBay and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and basically compare and contrast the differences. So here's the side of the box. As you can see, pretty much the same. The lighting on this is a bit different. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's a bit lighter, and this one on the left is darker. Here's the back. Again, pretty much they recreated the exact same images that we saw in the original box. They even do a good job recreating the box, which is kind of crazy. Is it me or is this a little? Nah, it's like I thought it was a little thinner on the right side. But let's go ahead and jump into this bad boy and see how good it is. So let's go ahead and pop it open. Safety first with my super manly pink razor. Popped it in here. There we go. And I will also, this has already been opened. I will open this actually so you can compare and contrast the actual figure next to the real one. So let's go ahead and pop that open as well. Leave that down here for when I need it. Pop the top open. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get into this and see if this is actually worth the purchase. So here we go. So just like with the real one, it comes with pretty much everything that comes with the real one. You got the little stand where he stands on. You got the death ball, the death beam. Get the little piece that holds up the death ball, which is funny because mine actually broke, so I will probably replace it with this. And then the two tails. One tail is actually, let's just pop this up so you can see it yourself. One tail is kind of like the one that is just like the neutral one, and then the long one. This is supposed to be like the one that he can tie against people's necks like that. Look at that. That's what this one is. It smells just like with all the other SH Figuarts, Datong knockoffs. They really stink. The plastic is just awful. It even feels really, really like crappy. I mean, the pieces that you get with the real one, they feel a little more realistic, more thicker. But again, it's a knockoff, so it's not supposed to be 100% like the real thing. So let's go put the tails over here. Pop this. Actually, let's look at this real fast, just so we can see what comes with it. You got the crossed arms, open mouth, one eye open after he got shot with the spirit bomb. You got some buster hair here as well, and then you got the hands, two open palms. One's kind of like neutral, like this. You got the death beam and the death beam again. One's actually supposed to be for when he came out and was like, "I'm gonna kill you," when he shot Krillin, and then one's an actual death beam. And then you have two different pieces of feet. One is for the rock piece, which is this one right here, because you can actually like lock them onto the rock. And then one's just kind of like neutral, or whatever. But let's go ahead and then open this up and see what the quality is actually like. Now, actually, I already noticed some differences from the start. The second I saw the box, and they're not really vast differences, but let's see if you guys can notice yourself. I mean, right off the bat, you can tell that the painting is a bit, screwy. Actually, the plastic feels really, really cheap. I'll say that. The arm seems a bit loose, but again, that's going to vary based on the figures you get. Actually, let's play this game. Which is real? Which one is real? I'll reveal in a couple seconds which one is real. So comment below, left or right. In about 30 seconds, I'll tell you which one was real, which one was fake. Watch me actually, get these two mixed up and not know which one is which. But this is it, pretty much. Let's go ahead and look at the, the articulations. It looks like a girl. Look at that. I can see why a lot of people confused him as a girl when he first showed up in series. The arm is, it can pretty much go all the way up. It makes a little squeaky noise. Look at it. Squeaky noise. Frieza farts. Frieza splits, there we go. Again, the articulation with these are really, really well. And again, for a fake figure, this is a really good job. Like, if I bought this in the real box, I could probably never tell. I could never tell. All right, so in case you guys are wondering which one was real, it was this one on the right. But again, they look pretty much similar. Let's see who got it right. Let's see if you guys got it right. Comment below if you got it right, got the guess right or not. But here we go. So right off the bat, let me just show you a couple things. Here we go. Let's look at the little elbow pads. As you can see, the real one is bigger. This one's a little small, right there. I mean, it's always going to come down to the paint jobs when it comes down to like what they got wrong. So the one right has like a longer little piece of purple right there. The head on the fake one seems to be a bit shinier. And on top of that, it feels kind of crooked. See how it's kind of crooked? You see that? It's like a little smooth over here, and over here it's kind of like, you know, crookedy and stuff. The plastic, of course, is a bit weird. As you can see, there's like little parts of like, you know, rough edges that exist on the fake one. The thing that I noticed immediately when I opened out the box is the actual shin pads. It's actually gonna get a little closer. As you can see on the real one, oh, something just popped off. The arm popped off. Did it break? Did it break? Did it break? It did not break, but it's really loose. This arm is really incredibly loose. Oh my gosh. Here we go. As you can see, it's probably kind of tough to tell, but on the right, it's more filled in, if that makes sense. It's more filled in. Let's look at the other side of it. See, the other one is kind of, they're both very inconsistent. Look at that. See how they're both different? Whereas with Frieza, they're kind of more the same. Don't mind my scratch. I had this displayed for a long time, and it ended up kind of, you know, killing the paint, which is why I put it back in the box. It's like, no, not my Frieza. This is a pretty bad one. Let's look at the ears. As you can see, even on the left one, the fake one, it's a bit rough. And overall, you just see a bunch of smudges. Like, you see those smudges around there? Look at that. There's a lot of smudges around with it. I mean, overall, like I said, for a fake figure, you can't expect much. You can't, like, buy this and be like, oh my god, the quality, and it sucks. I mean, that's just what happens. Let me actually put this in here. The cool thing is now that I have the fake one, I can keep the real one in its box and display the fake one next to it. That way, you know, it satisfies my needs of both having the real and fake, or a figure I can display while having the real one in the box. That type of thing. Let's pop this on real fast. I feel like this is going to break. Like, look at that. Look how this is bent. Here we go. Okay, again. Oh, actually, I might have just broken it. Did I just break it? Ah, I broke it. No, I didn't break it. It actually just popped up. I don't even know if this joint pops off like this. I don't think it does it on this one over here. Whatever. I can pop that back in. It didn't break. It didn't break. Fear not. It's going to be funny. One of these days, I'm going to review one of these fake figures like this, and it's going to break on camera, and it's going to be funny. Like, I'm not even going to be mad. I'm just going to be impressed. Like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know what I expect. Let's try to pop this back on. It's just kind of hard to pop back on. I'm going to give up in a second because this is getting kind of tough. Just want to cross his arms. There we go. Let's see if I can do that again the second time. No, probably not. There we go. All right. Arms crossed. I am Freezy Pop. I am Freezy Pop, the king of the fakes. Come on, focus. There we go, focus. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I get to compare it with, you know, Golden Frieza. Here we go. I gotta say, with Golden Frieza, they spent a lot more time. I know I'm comparing you to the fake one. With Golden Frieza, they spent a lot more time, you know, adding in details and stuff. Although I will say that the original one looks a lot cleaner. Look how clean it looks as opposed to this one. I think because this one is too shiny, it's kind of hard to tell how clean it actually is. But let's pop the tail in real fast to see if it's even, it fits. Oh, look at that, it fits. Wow, look at that, look how rough that looks. See that? See how rough that looks? But again, it's what you expect with the SH Figuarts fakes from Datong. Again, for 30 bucks, you can't go wrong if you really want to get Frieza as a figure, and you don't care about having the real one. You know, it's a great price. But again, there's just a lot of flaws that these, you know, I mean, look how far spread apart this little crack is right there as opposed to the real one. See that? And there's just a lot of rough paint job. It's like the mold. It's as if they stole the mold and they dropped it 1,000 times or something on the way to the offices so they can basically recreate this Frieza. But again, you get what you pay for, I guess. Let's compare actually the one last thing. I want to compare the Death Ball real fast and the Death Beam. Here we go. So this is the fake one, and as you can see, it is already rough. There's like little pieces of plastic. Like, I don't know if you can focus. See that? It's like it's not a crack. It's just like a piece of plastic. It's kind of like stuck to it. And this is the real one, obviously. See how much better the real one looks? I mean, not that this makes a big difference, but like you can just obviously see the flaws in it. Like, there's a lot of flaws in it. Look at that. Put that back in before I get it mixed up, even though it won't be that hard to figure out which one is which. And then let's look at the Death Beam real fast. Oh, the Death Beam, I can already see a huge difference. Look at that. This is a lot more transparent. This is like straight white. This is straight white. Here's the beams itself. Focus. Come on. Focus. Can you focus? No focusing. All right, whatever. And then here's the actual initial blast. Although I will say that this on the left side does look pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as the original, but you know, it's probably the best looking piece of energy that comes with this figure so far. Again, it's this piece that broke off for me, and this is supposed to be the part that hooks onto the death ball like this. Come here, death ball, come here. Why can't I get it? Why you do this to me? Why is this? Come here. Watch me break this again. Oh my gosh, for real? There we go. All right. So what you're supposed to do is stick this in here. Where's the hole? Oh, weird. It doesn't fit. Well, would you look at that? It doesn't fit. Does it fit into the real one? Let's find out. Let's find out. Because I would definitely replace this piece with my real one. It fits better. And what it's supposed to do is let's actually put this on. Is this the real one? This is the real one. Actually, let's put it on the fake. Let's put it on the real one. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to fit around the wrist like this. Like, yeah. It doesn't fit on the wrist. Look at that. It doesn't even fit on the wrist. Does it fit on the wrist on the real one? Let's find out. Let's swap it out with the death ball finger. This. Pop that out real fast. Look at that. Connect that. Wow, I'm surprised this is like not breaking. And it's supposed to connect like this. There we go. See, it's supposed to be like this. Yeah. Maybe if I switch out the arms, it works better. Let me pop off his crossed arms real fast, and that's gonna be the wrap of this video. There we go. It's supposed to be like this. Swap his arms back out. There we go. Let's just do his head too as well, just cause. Let's give him the beat up face that he got after he got shot by the spirit bomb. Here, let's see if I can pop this on without breaking it. Because I know these joints are always the most fragile parts of the fake figures. Like they purposely do it because they want you to buy more. There we go. All right, here we go. So see, this is how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. And this little, like I said, this little piece, it's fragile with the real one. This little clear piece, and that broke for me like the second I got it, unfortunately. But again, at least I can replace it with the real one. So there it is. Oh, his arm fell off. No, Frieza, what are you doing? Why? This is really like fragile. Here, get out of here. This is really fragile. There we go. All right, there it is. Freezy Pop, the fake. So you guys make the judgment here. I mean, like I said, for 30 bucks, it can't go wrong. There's a lot of flaws with it, but if you don't really care, if you're just gonna toss it up there on the shelf or whatever, you know, feel free to get it. I'm not gonna link it just because it's a fake, but if you look it up, you know, on eBay, you can find it yourself. But I mean, it's better than paying like 300 bucks for this thing. And if you don't want to pay 300 bucks for the real one and don't want to pay 30 bucks for the fake one, you can always get this version for like 40 bucks because it's still available by going to e9media.com, Big Bad Toy Store, or Amazon. They're still available and they're still pretty badass. Although I will admit that this figure comes with a lot less stuff than the original did. I mean, I think this only comes like a Death Beam finger and that's it. It doesn't come with an extra tail or anything. It's just as plain as it gets. But again, it's better paying, you know, like 40 bucks for a real thing than 300 bucks for the fake, or 300 bucks for a real thing, or, you know, even paying 40 bucks or 30 bucks for the fake one. I said a lot right there and I'm probably just jumbling myself up, but it is what it is. Let's actually compare faces real fast too before I end this because I didn't really do that. So here's obviously the fake one. And when we look at the real one, let's get a little closer to see. You see the differences? Again, they do a pretty good job. Like, look at the smudges on his face. I mean, granted, you could just say that the one on the left is more beat up. It looks like he actually has a fat lip, but again, this is the real one. This is the fake one. You can even see like all the misprints with the actual fake one as well. And one last thing I'm going to compare is the actual angry face with the real angry face. And this is the real one, and then this is the fake one. As you can see, I will admit that this probably looks a lot better than the other head with the fakes. Compared to ears, see? It's a lot of flaws. It's a lot of flaws, but for the most part, it does look good. So yeah, I don't know. You guys make the call here if you wanted, you know, pick it up yourself. But I just wanted to pick this up real fast to do a comparison because I know people are going to ask about is it worth getting the fake one, and I will admit it's a lot better than the Super Saiyan Vegeta fake one. But then again, you know, Super Saiyan Vegeta has an official re-release. You can always get that as well. But if you want Frieza, it's up to you. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review video. If you did, leave a like rating below. Any questions, comments, feedback. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see all you guys in Super Saiyan in the comment section below. Death Ball! Yeah!